And what's interesting is it doesn't really matter how long you've had your organization up and running. Peer-to-peer fundraising really works for any organization, and that's been exciting for us to see. The adoption has been really quite fantastic. The other part of this is that peer-to-peer fundraising, and I'll go into this much more in a sec. It's something that doesn't just happen automatically. You don't just turn it on, and you can find some quick wins in the beginning, but it's something that you adopt over time, and it's something that you learn and you get better at, and that's what these numbers kind of reflect. When organizations put in the investment to look at peer-to-peer fundraising as a longer-term initiative that ties into their overall development, they see far greater returns than if they're looking at it as just a one-off campaign.
Hey Scott, a question to that. And
Sure.
when you're working with clients and individuals, how long does it take to sort of hit that stride where you started out, you might get some early success, but you go down and you have some challenges. What's sort of the longevity of that stride? How long does it take to kind of get there?
So it depends on the size of the organization. For small and medium-sized organizations, sometimes it can happen rather quickly, and peer-to-peer becomes, in some cases, a kind of a saving grace and a big quick win early on. You can raise a lot of money quickly, so they really love it, and they struggle with sustaining that sort of high amount of fundraising over time. For large organizations, it actually takes probably, I'd say, 6 months for them to really get everything in place, because they have established processes. They have a marketing team usually, and things like that. So they try to get everyone in sync to support these campaigns. It takes a little bit longer. So I'd say 6 months total. But it doesn't mean that they don't get something smaller up and running right away. But to really maximize the opportunity, it takes several months to get the whole organization kind of aligned and on board. Peer-to-peer fundraising is a type of crowdfunding, and I'll kind of just go through some simple definitions to get everyone on the same page quickly here. So single-tier crowdfunding is it's basically one to many. So you create one campaign page, you promote it, and you raise money. Examples are like Kickstarter campaigns, Indiegogo, and just the simple donation form. And this has been around really since the birth of the internet, but recently, since really about 2009, the idea that anyone can raise money online for anything has really taken off.